the rest to suppress it, which is probably why she had those headaches and migraines before you were brought back. She was causing herself more pain by physically making sure that she wouldn't come back, putting up additional blockers, so to speak.
Possibly in tumor further down the road if that persisted.
Indeed.
Excuse me.
It's just a theory, but
No.
the reason it's such a strong theory in my mind is your scans are identical. We even looked at the change while the serum was going through the brain. His came back, yours came back, the scans almost matched completely. The fact that there was migraines at all when he didn't report any was surprising. I also think that both of your personalities are much stronger than the Barry twins.
And two of them are pathetically weak. I don't think they
Exactly.
compare.
That's my theory, exactly. I think that you both have distinct personalities, ones that you've created and cultivated for decades. Not calling you old, of course.
Different
As
forms
well
of
be.
trauma as well.
They were created through different forms of trauma as well. I doubt that the Barry twins went through a quarter of what you and Miss Emily have in your lifetime.
What was the difference? What was theirs? What's different from me compared to them other than the fact that they're weak-minded?
Scans, physically nothing. We don't know their history, nor do we know yours completely, to be honest with you, ma'am. We're just making assumptions. Nor do we need to know. This is the closest thing that I can understand of the differences because physically speaking, your scans and the changes, though not identical to the timing, went through the same process. Activity spiked, not the same moment, but in the same way. Theirs just took a little bit longer than yours did. Again, each patient is different, so I don't believe the serums were different. I think that you are different.
What have you been popping?
Sexually. Like crazy. But I don't think it's helping anymore.
What I would suggest is a direct injection. The formula that I gave you was a change of my original formula that I used on plenty of patients to repair the physical brain. However, yours was injected through the arm and just one serum. My original formula was much more potent, but of course it went directly into the brain.
So, what exactly would that do? Would that suppress her?
There won't be any suppression. It'll just take care of those headaches you've been complaining about.
Okay, now how do I get rid of her?
Yesterday I spoke of not getting rid of her.
Yes, but if she keeps pushing against my fucking head, like she continues to do, we're gonna have problems. Because I can't keep functioning like this.
You're going to need to make a choice before we continue.
My suggestion is going back to what I originally suggested, which is come to therapy and get yourselves right.
Therapy doesn't help. What is therapy possibly going to do?
She needs to understand that you need her and she needs you. She needs to come to the realization that you are one person.
Look, I'm grasping that concept now. I get it probably more so than before, but she doesn't want to grasp that.
She wants you dead.
Oh,
The problem
extremely.
is, it's sort of like removing half of anything. You're not going to be whole ever again if you remove the half. Neither will she. She knows why she's getting those headaches. If you suppress either side, those headaches won't go away. You're both too strong.
So
If you want to suppress anything. your best bet for suppression would be the chemical that your daughter made. But we'd have to do continual injections.
I don't want to
that.
be dependent on drugs.
I understand. I wouldn't either. It's not ideal. I'm just telling you your options. The other part is you let me remove parts of your brain.
That is
Completely.
absolutely not going to happen.
Well, then that's your options, Mazal.
Great.
My suggestion is that you come for therapy and you try to let her come for therapy and you have conversations and you work out your differences and you kumbaya it to make you both
Oh, yeah,
comfortable with
because
the
that's
situation.
going to work.
When brute force doesn't work, silver words do.
Occasionally.
I've made a career of it.
This is
You know he's very
honestly,
good at it.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I think partially this is my fault. I gave her for control for a while. When we first got to Los Santos, it was mostly her. Now that I'm pushing back again, she doesn't like it. It makes everything more complicated. But I need to do something because I can't handle the headaches. And it's making everything shake.
I'd say your options are quite limited.
Yeah.
Like I said, my suggestion would be to completely repair the brain because that chemical of your daughter's did more damage than I clearly expected. We're gonna have to give you the direct dose. That's 2 injections, one in the front, one in the back. We'll make sure the scarring is hidden in your hair so you'll never even notice.
And you at least
Normally,
think
I
that'll
would
help
keep
with
you
the
for 3
headaches,
days, but-
correct?
It should repair the brain. It'll also allow a little bit of, let's say, an enhancement where your brain will continue to repair itself at a little bit faster rate, so it should take care of any damage for the future as well.
All right. We do that then. We start with that then at least.
That's quite an undertaking.
What a choice do I actually have? I almost blacked out tonight. And then I got fucking sniped.
We can give you some painkillers for today. I don't know if you want somebody else here with you while we do it.
I don't know. I have to consider.
I was gonna say, we can do it now. I do have a few of those old syringes I just have to dust off.
No, we can wait. If it's easier for you guys to set up and plan, it's fine. Just give me something that is extra strength and will shut her the fuck up for a little while so I can fucking breathe and we're good.
Non-opioids preferable.
And nothing addictive.
I have something for you. This one. Give me a moment. It's gonna take me a moment to find it.
Sure. All I need.
Words help better than you think.
You keep saying that.
If you're not willing to kill her, you need to learn to live with her.
Look, I'm willing to live with her. She's not willing to live with me. That's the problem. My entire existence has been trying to fucking protect her. Well, more or less. Protected her from him so she could deal with her own shit, not pay attention.
don't you force her to pay attention a little bit for once? See if she likes it as much as she claims.
I do pay attention. I pay attention to everything. I see everything. Just because I choose not. Because I don't want to shoot people or injure people or kill people. And I don't understand why everybody seems to want to do that. Don't get me wrong, I'll do it if I have to, but it's not necessary. I'll do it for fun.
Congratulations, I now see you as weak. Your organization is no longer a group of strength. You have medical supplies I need. What are you going to do now, Miss Emily?
You don't get to touch my people. My family. Or my
Yeah,
friends.
there you go. A little spine, but you're actually going to do something, Miss Emily. No? Come now.
You wouldn't shoot me. If you shoot me, you shoot her. I don't really fucking care if he does at this point, if it makes you fucking understand.
Yeah.
Edward's proving a point too. Even if he wouldn't, you know, other people would. That's the point.
Exactly.
Yes, but I'm smart enough to not let us.
Yes, use your fucking intelligence. Okay, let's not use logic then. I'm a fucking ranger. You got something I want, like a member, for instance, who's they're just like a jilted lover looking for. What are you gonna do? Use kind words for them. Do you think they'll fucking listen?
They do sometimes.
Name once.
I've asked Shannon back off before, and she has.
Did she come back?
She always comes back, but that's
Then
what
she
she
didn't
does.
back
'Cause she's an
off.
idiot.
Did you
Great.
or did Elle?
You know the answer to that. No,
Exactly.
I also took care of it. Oh,
Miss
really?
L does. It's okay to need her, Miss Emily.
I don't need her.
You do. The sooner you
Think about
recognize that, the sooner we can end this conversation back and forth, because eventually you will see that.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. I get this now. All of this started with the father's death, didn't it?
He's dead, and that's a good thing.
Yes, the 5 stages work in weird ways. Even if it's not for him exactly, you're still going through it.
Trust me,
It's
I am.
making all sense.
Trust me. We are perfectly happy that he is dead.
I'm sure you are. Now you're denying reasons of existence.
If it wasn't for her, honestly, I would take Evie and Nick and leave now. Even he said that he doesn't want to. He's done with this life too. Yeah, but we're not walking away and we're not leaving. Unfortunately.
I think you called him your family there briefly. Why do you want to walk away?
'Cause I'm tired of killing people.
So you would take them all with you, or is that the end? Leave them to the wolves and you walk away into the sunset happily ever after?
Exactly. You'll leave a power vacuum if you leave. Who do you think will fill it?
It doesn't matter.
Does it not?
Doesn't matter to
It
you.
literally does, though.
If it's not us, it'll be a different group. And if it's a different group, they'll slaughter your folk left and right. If it is us, we'll probably slaughter half of them because they're trying to kill us.
And you know that's true.
You're caught in the middle and you know it. I get that you want to run, and I get that you don't want to be a part of it. And you and I had this conversation a long time ago. But whether you like it or not, you live here. This is our family, and we're not leaving. You don't get to have that happy, wonderful life you think you should have. It's different. It's not that life. So now you're gonna sulk? Great. Helpful.
Okay, Millie. You really feel so heavy about Elle having no charge anymore and her being gone. And have whoever helped you out last time take over once more. Convince Red to, and whoever else you convince to try to slaughter us all. Boom. You no longer have to worry about it, and you stay in control.
I don't want you guys hurt
Kill.
either. I don't.
Mm,
It doesn't work like that.
it doesn't.
She just doesn't get it.
You see,
You
might
think
be
anybody else
ups-
could hold Kato's leash either? My goodness.
Not a
You
fucking
think
chance.
I want you dead, Emily? I don't.
You do.
But what I want is the biggest threat I have before me to either calm the fuck down or go away. You do the same for your family. You are my biggest threat right now. Not some dusty ass reapers up north that can't gather 3 people. Not some rangers in the sand that only appear when their leader's about. Not some techies. Nobody else. It is you that is my concern. But if you learn to play fucking ball, you won't be anymore.
And if I don't want to play ball, if I just want out of all of it, I don't get to have that, apparently. My
No,
friends
you
fucking
don't.
brought me here at gunpoint. Fucking gunpoint.
Your headaches would have brought you here eventually, Miss Emily. Don't act like they didn't do you a favor.
That wasn't a favor. That was a betrayal.
Your headaches would have drove you here regardless.
I would have
The
figured
only
out
correction.
the headaches.
No, you would not have.
No, I would have.
Even Miss Evie wouldn't have.
No, we would have figured it out.
Incorrect.
But instead of giving me the chance, no, they held pistols to me and forced me here. To you.
I held no pistols. I gave you the chance to walk out.
They wouldn't have. Do you honestly
I-
think they would have?
I think I could have outclassed them there. Yes.
No.
All but your man, of course, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the only one, but even he didn't stop it. He could have stopped it, but he didn't.
He asked me to make it your choice.
It wasn't a choice.
It was. I would have honored it.
I don't believe it.
You don't have to.
We don't force people into anything.
We do. We don't force our friends.
You definitely
That's what I
force
meant.
people into it.
Only a few.
That's what's got her so pissed off. That's why she won't even talk to them right now.
Miss Emily. I speak to you honestly. The only way forward for either of you is together. Both Crane and I have seen cases like yours, not to this extent, but like yours, both physically on my end and mentally and emotionally on his. The only way this goes forward is by you releasing your anger and moving forward together with your other half. Miss L has already come to that conclusion and understands that. You need to do the same for yourself, for your people, for your daughter, for your significant other.
Don't let the serial killer out-rationalize you.
Imagine.
I can control
It's not an
her.
easy thing to swallow. You cannot. Control is.
You think that was control? You think you controlled me? No. No, I let you have the game.
Enough.
Fucking think you can control me.
Do what you wish, Emily. We're trying to help. I'd like to have my friend back and a threat gone. choose what you wish. But if you think the way you want this to go doesn't involve violence in the end, you're damn wrong. And I don't even mean just from us, from everybody else.
We can't force you to make this decision, Miss Emily, but it's for the health of everything. End of the day, it's yours to choose. We prefer one way, of course, but that's because we like both of you. Surprisingly, I can stomach both of you.
No,
It's
you
not
like
common.
her, you tolerate me. Just like everybody else.
Incorrect.
I like you as well. You just happen to be my biggest threat, as I said.
Why am I your threat, Crane?
I trust Elle not to betray me. Right now, I don't trust you not to.
You think I'd betray you?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
How would that
Same
benefit me at all?
You betrayed Elle pretty quick. You once told me you didn't want her gone. You lied to me.
It's different.
It's not different.
You'd like it to be different.
I don't think you understand how bad it would be if people saw how fractured we were. Because they would capitalize on it in an instant.
They would.
The fact that I'm even allowing these two to see where we are right now is taking a giant fucking risk.
Indeed it is.
I understand and I get it. I shouldn't even exist. You fucking made me. But I'm here. Doing the goddamn best I can. I get it's not the world you wanted, but it's what we got. If you keep fighting it, we're probably gonna end up dead. Would that not be correct, Morgan? I imagine my head will implode at some point if we keep dealing with this.
Indeed.
Two
I mean, it won't
minutes,
implode,
where I would
but
suggest it would
you'll
probably
have-
go. Such stress
it
to
would
the
be
brain.
bad. Indeed.
You're considering it.
We're not seeking an answer now on what exactly you want done.
I want the headaches
Talk to each
gone.
other.
I want to be able to sleep. Well, you and I both want that. You can get rid of the headaches.
Your cooperation is the only way that can get rid of those headaches. I can give you something to help, yes, but again, if you keep pushing back and suppressing, all you're going to do is make my job harder. Because I'll have to keep giving you these injections, and trust me, they're not pleasant.
In other words, don't tell us what you think we want to hear. Mean it.
You have to make that decision. It's not on us.
I want the headaches gone. We were able to
Are you willing
function
to work
before.
with Are you willing to work with Miss L? It's different now. You went through a traumatic thing where chemically you suppressed half of you. I know it wasn't your decision technically, but you did the rest, Miss Emily. You suppressed it. You built up extra barriers that did not need to be built. You caused those headaches in the first place. Now you're causing these headaches again by continuing to push back. Again, the only way that you make it through this without additional headaches, I can only give you so many chemicals before I start to do permanent damage to your brain, is for you to swallow your pride and realize that Miss L is just as much part of you as anything else. It'll take time. You'll need to work through things. Come to therapy. Get right. Or, again, I start removing parts of your brain like Miss L wants me to.
That's not gonna happen.
I was kidding. Bad bedside manner. It's always my Achilles heel.
Oh no, I've always been into it.
Thank you, darling.
Fine.
Excellent. Step 1 will be the injections, like I said. That'll help take care of any additional damage that has resulted from you straining your brain as much as you have. After that, it would be up to both of you and Edward to mend those bridges and build some kind of understanding. Then the work is all on you. I'm sorry, darling, I didn't mean to speak for you. If I'm incorrect, please, that's your field.
Not at all. You always speak with my voice.
If it stops the headaches and lets us sleep, I'm willing to give it a try.
Through the power of our cooperation, lovely, it seems that they're willing to do the same.
Excellent.
So what now?
I got you some pills. It's in the bag on the next to us here. You take those. I want you to take. There's 5 separate pills. I've divided them into each day. You have about a 10-day supply in here that should hold you over. I want you to take all 5 pills every day. This will help boost your brain, start to repair some of that damage. It's not going to do it all. We'll still need to do the injections, and we'll set up some time to do so, but until then, this will hold you over. It'll keep those headaches away, just once a day. I suggest you take them before you go to sleep.
Works for us.
Excellent.
All right.
Any other questions that we can answer for you?
Not currently. Again, she's not thrilled about any of this, and she's still, well, don't let her fool you. She's doing whatever she can right now to get rid of the headaches.
I'll await the bargaining.
All right. I'll give it a chance. But I just want to say, make it abundantly clear, it was my head first.
It was. That's why you're the dominant one. And that's why you are necessary for this to continue. Don't think for a second that we don't respect you, Miss Emily.
I don't think you do. But what does it matter?
Here we are.
As the original. This doesn't happen without you.
No one else knows. No one else gets to know.
Of course, no one else is going to know.
None of our people know, none of yours. We don't tell anybody anything, so.
Good. That'll cause us more than enough problems. Pills. Got it. 5 of them. Take them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Try not to space them out too much, but don't cause any kind of... Taking 5 large pills could be uncomfortable.
I'll be fine. Is there anything else I need to do? Or is that it for now?
Miss Emily.
Get some rest.
What?
30 minutes a day. Give control to her fully, and you take control fully. Meditate in the ways you wish, whether it be everything from watching a movie to whatever it is you do for hobbies, both of you. Give yourselves full control 30 minutes a day. Build that trust back up between you two.
I'll consider it.
I hope you actually will.
One final thought, if I may, Miss Emily. You and Miss L are powerhouses on your own. Imagine what you both can do if you guys actually work together.
It's not the first time we've heard that before.
Maybe it's at a time when Miss Emily is a little bit more open-minded.
One could hope.
I'd rather have stronger allies than a fractured couple where half's pissed off at me and the other one's not.
Yeah. Again, this is why we're not mentioning this to anybody right now. Don't worry. We'll get it under control and then it won't be a problem.
I look forward to the day I'm losing people who I respected fast. I don't have much respect for anybody in the city anymore.
You and me both. Alright. I appreciate it.
Do take care.
Yep. I don't trust y'all. You know that, right?
Of
Doesn't
course.
matter, I do. Well, more than enough.